Hi guys, thank you so much for being here with me again, and a huge welcome to those of you who are new. This is Jasper, and today's video is entirely dedicated to help you find out what's going on in your person, mind and heart. Why are they not talking to you? What are they thinking? What are they feeling for you? And what are their intentions for you too? Also, we may have a look at what can you do to help this blockage melt away. So in order to pick your pile, I would suggest to close your eyes and picture the person you have in mind and take a few deep breaths to calm yourself down. And when you are calm enough, you can open up your eyes and see whichever of these piles catch your attention. We have black tourmaline in pile number 1. We have the fluorite in pile number 2. We have the vanadinite in pile number 3. And we have the malachite in pile number 4. So take a few moments. You can pause the video here if you like. I would suggest not to take too much time, otherwise your mind will start working rather than your intuition. But of course you can take as much time as you need. If you feel attracted for more than a pile, that's okay too. It means that you have a mix of messages in both those piles, so go ahead and listen to them both. But if you feel really confused and you really don't know which one is yours, you can have a look at the timestamps in the info box below, because sometimes we are intuitively attracted to certain numbers rather than others. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the light here because it keeps changing. So yeah, just check the timestamps. And another technique that you could use is to try and flip the piles. See whichever of these piles feel easier for you to flip, or whichever of these piles is hiding your pictures underneath. Okay, so if you can picture your face underneath one of these 4 piles. And that's it for now, guys. You will find the timestamps again to click on and go jump at the beginning of your reading. Okay, so I'll see you there. Hi guys, if you chose file number 1 with the black tourmaline, this is the reading for you. So I have here the Evelyn Tarot deck, but we're gonna use that in a minute, because before I feel like that for this particular reading, I want to show you the oracle decks first. Although there's only 2 oracle decks plus 1 handwritten message and 1 tarot deck, I'm gonna tell you all about them. So the pink one, the Romance Angel cards, is to find out about your person's feelings. Then the Moonology is to find out your person's intention, and the handwritten message to find out your person's thoughts. And this green one from the Enchanted Tarot deck is to find out your person's blockages. So let's see. First of all, let's say we're gonna read your person's thoughts. So just a moment, let me check my table first. Sorry about that, something just came out of place. So here I am. There's a part of me that would like to come forward, apologize, and start all over again. But the other part of me is so scared to be rejected and badly kicked out of your life, as I probably deserve. So I'm going to show it to you closer in case you want to read it again by yourself. Although, yeah, I hope you can see. It seems a bit too bright, doesn't it? Yeah. So, okay, this person is slightly scared to come forward for sure. But this, I feel that it could be just a temporary blockage. Because there is definitely the intention, the desire to come forward and apologize. So this person is still thinking about you for sure. So let's have a look straight away at their blockages. So we have the 6 of Visions. The 6 of Vision in this situation makes me feel that the person feel like a bit childish and dreaming. Like what if they're probably asking themselves, what if I'm only in my fairy tale where I think that everything can be fixed again and that there's always a solution for everything, but that the reality is a lot different? What if I'm just being very naive in a way and just believing in happy ending, but maybe in this situation I shouldn't? So this person is probably questioning as well their inner child, their inner desires, whether they should keep nourishing that or not. Okay, that's really interesting. And then let's have a look at your person's feelings. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Isn't that incredible? It just speaks about youthful spirit. So definitely this person is hiding their inner desires, is hiding their inner childhood. This person is completely blocking, because this would be their feelings to be playful and allow their youthful spirit to come out, and to be very light-hearted and happy out and just discover what's this thing between you two, and just really enjoy the moment and have fun and be like a kid with you again. So this person is looking for getting to know each other in a fun way, okay, and letting their inner child come out to the surface. But this is at the same time a blockage, okay? This would be their deep desire, but they can't manage to do so because they're judging themselves whether they're being childish, okay? So they're not being really allowing themselves to be who they are. That's what's happening here. Let me see at their intention. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So at least they are trying to figure it out. They're trying to think about what would be the best in the long run. But now, for sure, this is just a tiny little introduction, and we're gonna go much deeper in detail if you want to find out more. So let's understand more. What are your person's feelings for you? And we accept reverse cards as well for this type of reading. Also, just a little reminder, this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, which is why it's really important that you follow always your intuition, take what feels right and leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the result of the reading. And of course, you can feel free to contact me if you want a private reading that will be reflecting your personal situation a lot more. So here we got your person's feelings for you right now. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like just pulling this down a little bit. Seven of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords, oh, and Eight of Cups in reverse. So there's actually heavy feelings. So it makes me understand even more why this person desires so much to feel light and to feel that spark again, to feel very light. Did I say that? To have fun instead of just swimming in these heavy dark waters. So the Seven of Swords in reverse, when it's upright, is actually, it talks about the desire to leave a situation that is not serving them anymore, sometimes even without saying that to anybody, like sneaking away, and with a heavy baggage as well on their shoulder. It can also be the Theft card. So sometimes they would know that they are hurting other people by living in that way, but since it's in reverse, it actually talks about the resistance of living. So this person does not want to sneak away, does not want to actually leave the scenario. Is like, you see, there is like this kid now really connects again to the inner child that we saw in those two cards. This kid is still looking away, still looking at the place that they are living. So there's like still this intention of staying instead of leaving, even though a part of them is telling them, come on, let's get out, there's no space for you here anymore. And the other small part that is still believing in love and forgiveness and in this connection is still looking back. But yes, we do have a blockage in communication with this Page of Swords. So it's very hard for this person to to explain how they're feeling, what are they thinking, what is it that they want from you. It's really hard to express themselves. It could be also an age limit, because the page is usually a bit inexperienced and a younger soul, so that could also be why. But we do have a lot of pain in this person, okay? And we saw it here in the first message, because they would like to come forward and apologize, start over again. So they are missing you. They're really heartbroken for the fact that you guys are not together right now, or that you guys are not communicating. So this could also be another message. Maybe it's not that they are having a hard time communicate, but they are suffering for this distance between you, for this lack of communication. And then we have this Eight of Cups again. The Eight of Cups is leaving behind a situation that was really hurting, and they're trying to move on. But there is resistance here. So again, both to these cards gonna tell me that there is resistance leaving the situation and moving on, and that there is pain for the fact that this connection is not flowing as it used to be, maybe, or as they wish for it to flow. It could also be that they are hurt about something specific, but you will know that if something happened. But here is associated with the Page of Swords, so I feel that in general it's just the pain of not being able to communicate. So you are not the only one suffering from this no contact situation. So you will be telling me, so why are they not talking to me? Why are they not just texting me? That's a blockage. They're really scared maybe being judged as childish. But we are gonna have a look now at these blockages more in depth. So what is blocking this person from coming forward? We saw a little bit here from before. Is also scared to be rejected and badly kicked out of your life. So let's go more deep into it. The blockages: Knight of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands, and the Tower. This makes so much sense because all of these cards actually talk about acting, okay, coming forward. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands are pretty similar. So the Knight of Wands feel like all the energy to start a journey, feels really prepared to come forward with a lot of passion, a lot of beautiful intention, there's a lot of warm energy here, definitely, but it's in reverse. So there is definitely fear of coming forward, fear of jumping on that horse and coming towards you. It's like you see, in the Knight of Wands, they feel prepared for any battle that they might encounter, any obstacles that they might encounter in their journey. But since it's in reverse, it feels like this person feels without a armor, without a defense, so very vulnerable. With the Six of Wands, it could be that there is lack of confidence, okay, because the Six of Wands talks a lot about feeling proud and of being victorious and successful. So in this case, it could be that they're really scared of not succeed. Okay, that's simply the reason why they are feeling so blocked. Because they feel not strong enough to succeed in this confrontation with you, or in this meeting, in this apology that they would like to give you. Although yeah, the Seven of Wands is another block. So again, all these wands are the obstacles that they need to get through, but usually the Seven of Wands is quite fiercey, it's quite determined. Sorry, I always confuse what's the right accent. Determined to fight it. Okay, they don't. Their goal their passion is too strong to actually be dimmed just by a few obstacles here and there. So I'd say that there is still quite balanced energy in a way, because yes, they are scared, but at the same time they don't want to give up entirely. And we saw it up before with the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. They do not want to give up, although they still don't feel fully prepared, because they're so scared of this Tower moment. They're scared of doing the wrong thing, scared that if they come and talk to you and apologize, you will react so badly that the connection will be broken forever. So they are really scared to do the wrong move here. That's quite an intense reading. So let me see now. Let me see if there is anything that you could do, even just energetically, to melt this blockage away. Anything that could help this person to come forward. Two of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, actually the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to me is talking about inaction. Do you say that? Like not acting, not making move, not making an offer. Okay, so, or at least waiting for that offer, to not doing it straight away. And the Two of Wands as well talks about waiting and planning things carefully. Both of these two cards to me talks about slow down and just reflect and meditate instead of acting. It could also be that these cards are telling you not to be too impatient, because they know that you would like to offer something stable to this person, that you are already there. It's funny how both of these two cards are holding a pearl in their hand. So usually in the Two Wands it would be the world represented in this ball in the original tarot, and here we have a big coin. So it's like you feel like the entire relationship is in your hand, and that everything is up to you, that everything that you are like the active one in this connection, the one that always make the offer, that always guide the other person. So I feel that the cards are telling you that probably is the best if you step back from that masculine energy of being active and just wait a little bit, because people get used when you're always the one taking the first move, always the one taking charge of a situation, always the one fixing a problem, always the one initiating a conversation. The other person start getting used, and their muscle of self-confidence get unused and softer, you know. So they just are less and less inclined to use it. So more you do this because you're just frustrated of the fact that things are not moving forward, more the other person will just become inactive and lazier in a way, because they're not practicing how to take charge of situations and fix a problem when it's showing, and just they know that you are gonna always be the one doing it. So I can see that there's definitely lack of self-confidence in this person, and there's also fear of your reaction, that you're gonna be furious. This is their fear really, and they don't want their inner child to be broken. So I'd say that here, calming down your masculine energy. Sometimes you might not even realize that you are on that mode, that you are using that energy, but you do it when, especially when you feel frustration and when you want to fix things now, you want to get to your goals right now. So you're not really allowing the other person to come forward. So I'd say here, even just waiting and sending beautiful thoughts of, you know, it's okay if you want to come forward and try. I'll try not to be mad at you. I'll try to be understanding. I'll try to be more patient. Even just sending those thoughts, the other person might receive them telepathically, so it will definitely create a different energy field that will allow the other person to feel less scared to come forward. Okay, let me see now what could come out of this connection. What is this person wishing to do next? Okay, if this person get over their blockages, what would you like to do next? Where would you like for this connection to go towards? So what would be their next move, basically? 2 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, and 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I've never seen so many reversals at the same time. So the 2 of Cups is beautiful. It talks about a union again and exchanging the cup of love between you two and be one again, but it's in reverse. So I feel that this person is wishing for that to happen, but not straight away, so there is a bit of delay. At the same time though, it's nice, this 7 of Cups in reverse, because it talk about the desire of clearing things up in their head and in their heart, so freeing themselves from that confusion of like, what should I do, what should I do? Because we saw here that there is indecision. There's a part of me and then there's another part of me, so I really don't know what to do. I'm stuck. So their next move is to free themselves from this indecision. And then there is an Ace of Cups, which again is an offer of love. And I'd say that the fact that it's in reverse, it doesn't mean that it's not coming. I feel that it will just be a shy offer, or it will come sometime. It will need some time to actually come out. But yeah, there's like 3 cup cards, so to me it's quite significant, meaningful. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse is like looking at the tree, looking at the fruit and wondering, when are they going to be ripe? When is the time to collect the fruit of my labor? And there is a feeling of saying, oh, maybe it's going to pass too much time. Again, there is a sense of delay here. So they're wondering, how long should I wait? And is it worthy waiting for that long? So I feel that they are in pain for the fact that things would go so slow, because there's still a lot of fear and resistance. Okay, so it is really scary to open up your heart when you don't know absolutely. You have no idea what the other person is thinking and feeling and how the other person would react. So there is a lot of resistance here. But let me see, what is the destiny of this connection? What is possibly to blossom out of this connection once you finally will start communicate to each other again? Because I'm also wondering for you, is it worth waiting for you that long? because this person, yeah, it is good that this person is coming out of the confusion, but still things will have to take a move, not you know, not waiting for too long. Otherwise you might just decide to open another doors. So let me see. Well, there are just a 10 of cups, which is definitely promising. So what's the potential of this connection once all the blockages will melt away? The Empress in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and I feel like I want to clarify this because it's not enough. Okay, the Devil in reverse, the Sun in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'd see that this person might eventually come with a shy offer here with this Page of Pentacles, but it could be that it's not gonna satisfy you very much because the Empress has high expectation, and definitely it's a very strong, independent, confident woman that already has everything that needs to be happy. So if they are welcoming somebody in their life, it needs to be somebody worthy that is actually making a difference in their life. So I'd say that with this Empress in reverse, it could be that she's simply not gonna be over excited about this tiny offer, which it doesn't mean that it's gonna be tiny forever. Like, it just means that it has to grow and needs more time. But I see that there is 10 of Swords here and 4 of Wands in reverse, so it could be that there is lack of stability in this connection, lack of commitment, which is actually gonna hurt one of you too. Okay, because this commitment is too little for, it could be too little for you or for the other person. You can definitely exchange roles. So I feel that this is not going to be enough to actually create a solid, long-lasting connection. And there is a bit of pain here for things to go in the wrong way, or things to be ending, or feelings to be fading away. And this Sun in reverse, I don't like it very much because it could be talking about feeling sad and depressed and not feeling very, not allowing that inner child to shine. Okay, it's really just lack of confidence as well, lack of strength. And this 5 of Pentacles as well talk about one of you feeling a bit abandoned or like neglected, not really supported during hard times. And there is this Queen of Swords again, which talk to me again about somebody that is feeling quite angry and harsh towards the other person and a bit cold, definitely cold. And that is quite ready to cut the other person out of their life, because with this Devil as well in reverse, there is a need to detoxify themselves and not going onto toxic, depressing spirals of feeling abandoned. Like, I feel that there is going to be a hot and cold type of energy here, and I feel that one of you is simply deciding this is not good enough for me. I deserve a lot more. I can't just be addicted to this person again and getting their little crumbs and then hoping that they're gonna give me the world, that we are gonna move into a new place and that everything is gonna be fine, we're gonna marry, and at the end get hurt so badly again and feel abandoned again. So this need to be over. So I'm really sorry to come out with this end because it is quite sad, but I can't tell for sure if this is gonna be you having those reflections or the other person, but you'll be able to have a self-analysis and understand if it's you, the one doing the hot and cold treatment, or if it's them doing that to you. So then you will understand definitely if you listen to your heart. Okay, so I feel that this person, yes, is thinking about you, is missing you, would like for things to be different, but at the same time this person might not be strong enough and just not mature enough to actually feel okay with who they are and be a bit braver. You know, there is so much, yes, I want to do it, but I might take a bit take a bit extra time to do that. I will just postpone it in the future, and in the end is always gonna be too late. This is the feeling that I'm having here. So I feel that they do have love for you, but the fact that they are so inactive, it really makes it hard to make it possible, you know. So yeah, that's the reading for you guys. I'm really sorry if it's not what you expected, but again, if you feel that this reading wasn't talking about your situation whatsoever, I don't want you to have new thoughts that you never had before, like you just take it if it resonates. Otherwise, it's very possible that this wasn't the right reading for you. So let me know in the comments below if it has helped you to get some clarification about your situation. I would love to hear from you. And also, if you enjoy the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I send you a big hug, and I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye guys, thanks so much again for watching. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 2 with the Fluorite, this is the reading for you. So to start the reading, I'm going to use a couple of oracle cards, one from the Monology representing your person's intention, one from the Romance Angel cards representing your person's feelings, of course, and the handwritten messages representing your person's thoughts, and the tarot deck from the Enchanted Forest representing your person's blockages. So let's have a look first of all at your person's thoughts. So we have, I'm very sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. I was inexperienced and immature, and at that time I didn't fully comprehend how lucky I was to have you in my life. Wish you can forgive me and give us another chance. So clearly this person wants you back, and is realizing just now how precious you are. So we have to find out, and bear in mind this is just a tiny squeeze introduction, but we are gonna go much more in depth with the tarot deck that I have here, so to really have a thorough reading about your situation, we're gonna go very much in detail. So your person blockages, we have the Two of Spells. The Two of Spells actually talks about the need to ask help to the divine. The need, they are using a sort of how do you say, divination guidance here. It's like runes in a way. It's like special meanings in each of these sticks, special symbols carved in each of these sticks. So this person is really looking for guidance and understanding what would be the best things to do. So they're trying to get in touch with their subconscious. They're trying to find a solution to this problem. Okay, so at least actually that would be, sorry, this is the blockages. So clearly they are having a hard time finding the solution to this problem. Okay, they are having a bit of indecision and confusion. It could also be that they are into tarot as well, and they are doing a few readings or room readings for themselves, try to understand what should they do, and in the end they feel pretty stuck because they don't get a clear answer. And it's probably because there's so much confusion within themselves as well. They don't fully know what is it that needs to be done. I feel that more than that is really the fear of not being able to fix this, not being able to find a solution to this problem, because they know that they treated you badly in the past. They caused you some pain, and here I feel the thought that they did is so wrong to you in the past that it might be unforgivable. That there actually no possibility for you to forgive them, so they're really trying to think, what could I do to be forgiven, and they're having a hard time finding that element. So maybe this is why they are not talking to you right now, because they're trying to think, what could they say to you to have the guarantee that you're actually gonna accept them back. Their feelings, passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So clearly there's still a lot of attraction from them to you, and their heart is on fire for you here. There's definitely the desire to get together again and find that huge spark that you guys had before, and as intention, have faith into your dreams. So it's quite positive, I have to say, because you have to confirm that this person is, first of all, still having some feelings for you, still thinking about you, still missing. This person would like to get together again. This person is quite hopeful and believing in their dreams, and the only thing is that they don't know how to fix this. They don't know, but they are looking, at least, you know, that it's their intention. Whether they are having a hard time or not, at least you know that they're thinking of it. So let's go much more in depth, okay? First of all, I really want to see, what are these person's feelings for you in general? Because you probably also want to find out if this is just physical attraction or if there is something deeper. Because if this person has caused so much pain to you in the past, it could be because they treated you as like a summer crush, and they didn't really give much importance to it, and maybe they didn't they didn't even understand that you had real feelings for them. So they took you a bit for granted, and maybe, yeah, for this person, maybe it was just an adventure, and now they're realizing how precious you were. But we really want to know if there's any feelings in there, or if it's still only the attraction. Although if there is the intention to be forgiven, let's say, well, I can't tell for sure, so let's find out. Okay, we have Queen of Cups, Empress, Magician, all of them in reverse, and Nine of Pentacles. So many cards in reverse, guys. Oof. So the fact that there is both the Empress and the Queen of Cups, it could be that this person is actually thinking very highly of you and admiring the fact that you're so emotionally mature, so confident and independent and strong, but at the same time it could be overwhelming for them, like even too much. They might feel like they are unworthy of this beauty. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles talk, if it was a pride, talk about the ability as well to be on their own and to enjoy the luxuries around the world, to treat themselves. It's really a weird one, this, with all these 4 cards in reverse. It's a bit hard because there's also the other. First of all, it could be that, as I said, they feel unworthy of all of this because you represent so much. It could be that they actually feel that you are enjoying your alone time so much that you don't need anybody anymore, that you probably were able to manifest your own reality without their help, without the help of anybody, and that now you're so solid, you're so stable, you reach wherever you wanted to get, or at least this is their impression. So it could be that they feel a little bit inhibited, or like impressed by you and intimidated by you. There is also the feeling that if the Queen of Cups in reverse and is representing this person's feelings, it could be that they are not emotionally, they're not as emotionally mature, and they could be emotionally blocked and feeling like they don't have enough, that they didn't build a strong enough personality to actually be able to offer something meaningful in a relationship. And also could be that they are criticizing themselves for not being able to attract whatever they want in their life. So it could be that they're, with this Magician in reverse, it could be that they are feeling like unable to make this connection work, this relationship to exist. With this Nine of Pentacles as well, do I feel that they're feeling quite lonely? If this is representing, because there is a lot of interpretation coming out here, because of course there's so many of you watching and this is quite a general reading, so that's why so many different scenarios are popping up. But I take the first one if that resonated with you. But this is a second interpretation, so could this person is actually feeling unable to enjoy life on their own. They're feeling quite lonely, but at the same time not fully able to sustain a relationship. So let me go a bit more in depth in this. What are your person's feelings for you? It could also be both of the interpretation are valuable for you. Also, this could be the fear of being rejected with this Queen of Cups, the fear that you're not going to be welcoming their feelings anymore, because you're so sorted out on your own, and yeah, not actually open to give them another chance. So let's see. Independently from their fears and blockages, what are their pure feelings for you? Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, and King of Cups. There you have it. So there are feelings here from this person to you. All of these really would represent their mind, I feel. All their fears, all their mental construct that they created to defend themselves, or not actually challenge themselves, I feel. But the true fact is that they are thinking about the Ten of Pentacles. They're thinking about creating something very solid, very united family, strong family, actually even big family. It doesn't necessarily have to be like with kids and all, but even just you and this person with some animals and a beautiful home and a beautiful community around you. Like they are thinking about a happy ending here, because the 10 represents an end as well. So, and with the King of Cups, if it wasn't for their fears, they actually feel so much love for you. They have so much love to offer you, okay? And the Nine of Swords is like the desire to free themselves from all their worries, anxiety, and all the insomnia that keeps them, all those thoughts that keeps them awake at night, all those mental traps, mental blockages, all those old wounds that are still quite fresh. So it's quite positive that this Nine of Swords is in reverse, because it means freeing themselves slowly from that depression or that anxiety. So this is quite good. And Nine of Wands as well is quite good, because it talks about wanting to be participating no matter how many wounds they had in the past. So wanting to keep being part of the battle. I mean, in this way, battle, because it is not a war, but in the figurative sense, this person is still finding the courage to get inside the arena, even though they've been hurt in the past. Okay, so this is the Wounded Warrior in the original tarot. So I definitely see that this person might have had some wounds here and there, but still is quite determined to be there. There's still a few defenses quite up here with all these ones standing, so they're quite ready to protect themselves in case there's something bad hurting them again, but they're not giving up, they're not hiding behind those. Okay, so clearly this person, I think, that has some solid intention here, which is quite positive. Let me have a look now. I think I'm just gonna leave them here. We're just gonna put some cards on top. Let me see now. Again, we're gonna go more in depth regarding these blockages, okay? These Nine of Swords, and going to understand what is actually blocking this person from coming forward, from texting you, from calling you, from making a move. We already have preview. We already have an idea, but we can go more in depth. So we have Five of Wands, so this could be fear of going into a big fight. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay, so they're really scared to progress. There is a fear to there is a fear of confrontation, and at the same time fear of progress. These are going to be the main blockages here. There's also some confusion, and there is some focusing on the past, focusing on what they have lost, and instead of focusing on the things that are still working, they're focusing on the things that are not working anymore, or that they that faded. So it could be the day part of them is actually thinking, oh, now it's too late, I hurt this person too much, they are not gonna forgive me, now the wine has been spilled, so there's no way that I can pick it up from the grass and put it back in the bowl, so what am I here doing? Because there's not gonna be any progress. Okay, this is the thought. I can't get out of this, so what is it, the move that I could do? What could I do to make it right? And even if I try, I'm gonna risk to be in such a big fight, because this person might still be hurt and angry at me and just want to kick me out. Okay, so they would like for you to give them a chance, but at the same time they're thinking, do I deserve it? This is what I saw as well before with the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like they're not 100% sure if they feel like if they do deserve this. Okay, they are actually scared that you are not gonna be welcoming their apologies anymore, or like giving them another chance. So this is their blockages. I'd say what is gonna be their next. Actually, first of all, I want to see if there's anything in your power to melt these blockages away. If there's anything you could do, even just energetically, to help this person feel a bit more ready to come forward and feeling less like they have lost their battle already, and feeling less scared of this confrontation. The World in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. That's quite nice because the World in reverse talk about closing a cycle. So I feel the tarot here telling you to close the past, to close the door to the past. In a way, they're asking you to forgive this person. Even if you feel like doing it with a message, you could do that. Like even something like, hey, I was thinking about you. I know we've been through a lot, but I just want you to know that you're still in my thoughts, that I'm still very happy that I have met you, and that I wouldn't want for things to have gone differently. You still matter to me, something like that. And you could even just put it lightly, like if you ever want to go for a coffee together, you know, that'd be nice. But if that seems like too much, you could just simply say, hey, you know, like wishing them happy birthday or whatever, asking them if they're doing well in these uncertain times, and just a little sign that is telling them, okay, she's not too angry about it. So, but even if you can't do any of that, even if you can just do it energetically, that would be enough. Like just meditate on forgiving this person, on closing the past, and don't think about those wounds anymore, and understand that they were just immature, as they said here in this message, and unexperienced. So they didn't hurt you on purpose. They just had to grow. So you can just simply thank universe for that experience, and knowing that hasn't only helped you, but it has also helped them becoming a better person. So once you see it in that way, you're definitely going to create a huge different energy field, and all different sorts of things can happen from that. Rather, instead, if you are just still very mad at him, still very angry, and knowing that no matter how many apologies they will do, it was not going to be enough, then things are not going to move, okay? And with this Eight of Pentacles as well, is really just telling you to keep doing your daily routine, and keep putting work in progress on whatever you're doing, and also on this connection. So keep believing that if you are constant on your work, this connection could go somewhere. So this is quite nice. Now I want to see what's the potential of this connection. Actually, first of all, I want to see once they melt their blockages, if they're able to do so, what is going to be their next move. We have strength. This is a lovely confirm that this person actually will find the courage and will find the strength to get over their blockages and their anxiety, as we saw from the Nine of Swords in reverse. That was really good. So what could be their next move? Wow, we have a Page of Cups. There's actually a love offer. This is so nice. It could be quite shy and like just a tiny little gesture, but it's still gonna be something very meaningful. And the Knight, King of Pentacles actually. So this is a very, very solid offer, okay? They're finally gonna mature and realize that they can give you something that you can trust upon, okay? This is actually amazing. I love this outcome here. So let's see the potential of this connection. Ooh, we have a card. What is the potential of this connection? King of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Let me clarify. Page of Swords and Seven of Wands. So yes, there's still gonna be some things to work on, like whoever decide to be together, to start a relationship together, and are not only doing it for the sake of it, for the pleasant part of it. It's a contract that as souls they signed before coming to the earth and living this life, in order to learn things, in order to mirror themselves. So I definitely can see that there could still be some issues in self-confidence from this person, but that they are gonna be sold with a lot of honest and sincere communication. So definitely you can expect that, and that in the times where there's gonna be uncertainty or like lack of energy, lack of determination, lack of direction, or feeling like, oh, we should just give up because there's too many obstacles, then self-care and doing things with love is gonna be the answer here with this Nine of Cups. And just spending some time alone and calming down, and like refilling that jar of love that only you can fill it up, that is gonna be enough for things to go back on track again. So this is beautiful though, because we're all meant to, as I said, grow in a relationship and mirror each other. So I can see that there is a lovely balance to any problem. There's still gonna be the card fixing it, so that's quite nice. So that's all I had for you guys today. Let me know if the reading has been helpful and if it gave you some clarification. I would love to hear from you, so pop a comment in the comments down below. Let me know if this reading was actually talking about your situation, and if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you really soon in the next video. Meantime, take care of yourself, and I give you big hugs. See you really soon. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3 with the Vanadinite, this is the reading for you. So I want to start the reading today by reading the few oracle cards that I have here and the hidden handwritten message that I got here. So, and then we can go all in depth with the tarot cards that I got here, the Javelin Tarot. So we have here your person thoughts, your person blockages, your person's feelings, and your person's intentions. Okay, so let's have a look, and then as I said, we can go very much in details about this reading with the tarot. So this is just a tiny little preview. So their thoughts are, I've had so many crushes in my past, but for each of them, after some time, I asked myself, what on earth did I see in them? Unfortunately, no matter how many years has passed, I've never asked that about you. So this is quite nice. It means that this person actually has tried to forget about you. This person might have had a huge crush about you in the past, and then he or she tried to forget, since maybe it didn't work the way he wished or she wished. So but it didn't work, like the fact of trying to forget about you. So the flame is still very much burning within their heart. They're still thinking about you, and it's very hard to move on. Now let's clarify this as well with their feelings for you. We have, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe they did try to convince themselves that you weren't the right type, that you weren't the right person, or maybe even at the beginning they were like, how am I feeling this way about this person? She or he is so different from the type I usually go to. So they were a bit confused. I'll try and see if I can make it a bit brighter. They were a bit confused, but then the time has passed and they just keep realizing that they can't take you out of their mind. So that means something. So they are actually feeling like more open to the idea that they should probably forget all about the type that they had. That is not about type. It's more about the chemistry and the connection that is built between you people, so it can actually differ from the usual type they would go for. But let's have a look at their blockages. We have the councils of animal from the enchanted forest. So this actually talked to me about feeling quite scared of facing the truth or of being judged, okay? Because this is like the end of the journey through the forest, and before coming out or before getting into another journey, they have to talk with all the council of animals that they are explaining the main milestones that this person had gone through, like all their progress, the blockages they had, the limits they had, what they still need to work on, what is going to be their path next, what were their mistakes and things like that. So it's a time to be judged, but in order to be guided towards the next path, towards the next progress. So this person might actually be scared to face the truth. Absolutely. We will go much in depth to understand what is that about. And then regarding their intention, we have meditate and contemplate with the new moon in Pisces. New moon is definitely a new time, a good time to set new intentions for the month or for the next phase. And in order to do so, this person really want to settle in their feelings and be in touch with their own subconscious, with their own dreams, because Pisces is a very dreamy sign as well. There's a lot of water in the Pisces sign, so that means a lot of feelings. It's very sensitive sign. So I feel this person really want to sit down with their own feelings and understand what would they like to do about all this, okay? Because the flame, as we said, is still alive, and they are opening up their mind about the fact that you might be the right person. So sorry, it's getting so bright. Maybe, you know, what this council of animals could be about. It could be the fear that their friends and family are going to judge this person because they knew who they were in the past. They knew who they were hanging out with, the type of person they would hang out, the type of relationship he or she would go into. So now they would be pretty surprised about this change. So this person is a bit scared about facing them, but this, as I said, is just a tiny little preview, so I'm really excited now to go really much in depth. So let's have a look first of all at their feelings for you. And we're gonna accept reverse cards as well. I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest, which is why it's important that you always follow your intuition while listening to these videos. So take what feels right and leave the rest. Feel free as well to pick another pile if you want to find out more, if there's any of those stones that attracted you as well. And feel free as well to contact me for a private reading if you feel that this hasn't been enough for you. If you want something really personal, adapted to your specific situation. So how do they feel about you? Queen of Wands in upright, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and Page of Cups. This is quite nice. This person is definitely having a high vision of you. So this person thinks that you're this person appreciate your creativity, appreciate your energy, like you're so active, you're so determined to achieve your goals. You probably have a lovely relationship with animals and nature as well, and you're very stubborn as well, so you won't let obstacles get in your way between you and your goals. You're quite strong and confident independence, and they do appreciate that a lot. It could be that they actually put you high on a pedestal. You could be a fire sign here as well with the Queen of Wands. So Leo, Sag, what's the other one? Aries. Ten of Wands, this person is actually feeling like there's a burden that they have to free themselves from. So they're really looking forward to come back home and free themselves. So it could be that they're hiding their true being. The fact that they're so scared to be judged there from their family and friends, or even from you, it creates this huge burden because they're really not being true to themselves. It could also be a burden related to the fact that they still have this crush for you, but they don't know yet what to do. That's why the meditation and contemplation. Okay. There's definitely something bothering, being heavy on their shoulder, especially, look, here is the answer, the Two of Swords. There is indecision. There is still the need to get some extra time to understand what path to choose. Okay, so definitely it makes so much sense with the meditation card as well from the Moonology, because this person is quite burdened from the fact that there is need of more time to make their decision, or it could also be that they are waiting for you to make a decision as well. But here with this Page of Cups, there's definitely very innocent and sweet, honest, sincere feelings for you. Okay, this person might also be slightly younger than you and more immature regarding romance in general, but their feelings are pretty genuine and pure. So this is really sweet to find. And Page of Cups is, again, there's a lot of water, there's a lot of dreamy thoughts. So I feel that this person is still really thinking and dreaming about you so much, and they're just wondering, why am I still thinking about this person? And it could be also the burden of the fact that maybe since it's a 10, things have ended between you two. So they really don't know how to pick them up again. So let's have a look. We're gonna go more in depth regarding this person blockages, because I can definitely see that this person likes you a lot. So we need to see why this person needs so much time to meditate, so much time to think about the next step, even though the feelings are there. What are they scared of? Whose judgment are they scared of? So let's have a look at all their blockages. Why are they not contacting you? Why they are not being in touch? Why are they not making a move? We have Nine of Wands, Wonder Warrior, Seven of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they could be slightly scared to be hurt again, although yes, they do have a little bit of defense in front of them. But as I said in a previous reading when I saw this card as well today, I know that this person is not giving up entirely, even though there are wounds. This person got hurt in the past, is still there, determined to face another battle again, or to go into the arena again, or like to jump on his horse again and like start another journey. I feel that yes, there is need to, sorry, it's getting dark. The need to have some defenses ready at hand, but at the same time this person is not giving up fully. blockages. So it could be though that since this is in the blockages, this person actually feels like, am I defenseless? Am I still too vulnerable to actually start something new? Did I got too hurt in the past? Do I have a way to defend myself if something happened again? And this person could also be blocked by the fact, again, by the indecision here. Two of Swords and Seven of Cups are pretty similar as well. This person might be so confused because there could be so many different scenarios in their head of things that they could do, they could say, all the way that you could react, and so they're pretty overwhelmed, and it's very hard for them to free themselves from that confusion, especially with the Seven of Cups in reverse, if this is representing the blockages. Okay, so as well, all this confusion, this indecision, this, like, it sometimes makes this person feel like, oh, maybe I should just give up entirely about this. Maybe it's not, it's never gonna allow me to collect the fruit of this labor. Maybe I'm never gonna see this fruit being ripe. I'm just here waiting and waiting and nothing ever happens. So they're feeling, that's what's blocking, really, to just have this negative attitude to it, that they're just gonna lose either way, or that they're not gonna find the right path, they're not gonna be able to make the right move, that they're just defenseless. And with these Six of Pentacles as well, it could be that they think that they can't give you enough, that they can't really have an equal exchange with you. Could also be the opposite, that you are not giving them enough attention. So they're just thinking, why should I even, put so much energy into this if I don't think that she or he is interested in me? So why should I make myself get hurt again? So that's why they're spending so much time thinking, because they really want to make a move just if they have the guarantee that it's gonna be successful, basically, which is not how life works. We need to take risks all the time, and it is risky to open up your heart all the time, because we never know exactly how the other person is feeling and thinking. So this is the blockages. I want to see now if there is anything you could do, even just energetically, to help them melting these blockages, because it's a pity. The feelings are there. They have a high esteem of you as well. It would be lovely if this person could get rid of this huge burden that they have on their shoulder, like this negative attitude in general and this huge confusion. Ooh, it just came out Justice. So this is about making things right, finding a balance again, finding harmony. So it could be that actually having a nice conversation, like upfront with this person, being really sincere, could actually be very helpful. So if you have the occasion to actually be in touch with this person, I think that this could actually be useful, because I see that you could possibly have this person to get rid of this indecision if you would just tell him or her that you're still, that you are available, that you're there for them. Because, sometimes people just can't read signs, can't read signals. So they just get stuck in their own negativity, thinking, oh, this person is not at all interested in me, while it's actually the opposite. Sorry, the lights keep changing here. So yeah, sometimes you would think that you were really clear, but the other person is not getting it at all. So if you feel that there is confusion here because you guys never had a proper conversation about you two, then maybe this is the right time to do so, because clearly they still have a huge crush on you, and as we saw, they are open to consider you as a partner, as we saw, and they're really thinking about it. They're just undecided here and confused, but they do like you. So let's see what else is in your power to melt this person blockages. You see Chariot. I feel that, and here there is confrontation with this 5 of Wands. So I feel that really it is talking about you making a move here and set things right, really talk through everything, like sitting on the table and putting all the cards, I mean metaphorically talking, so that you can both be transparent with each other. Because this is, I feel that this is what is needed here to have even a heated up confrontation. Doesn't have to be a fight, but even just exchanging your own thoughts and emotions and intentions and everything you've been holding within yourself. So let the fire coming out, okay? Especially if you're a fire sign, just don't let it inside too much. Try not to be too heated. Maybe that's the advice here for you, because since if you're really a fire sign, if you have a lot of fire in your chart, it could be that you might have the tendency to transform this conversation into a heated up, you know, into a little fight. So maybe just try and keep it down a little bit, so that it will still be quite easygoing type of confrontation. But I feel like in another pile I saw that the tarot were actually suggesting to the person to step into their feminine energy. Just don't do much, just step back and wait and send nice thoughts of forgiveness to the other person. But in this case it is more about action for sure. So let's see, what would your person like to do next with you? Like if this person might be able to melt all their blockages, where would this person is imagining you to in the near future? So what would be their next move towards you? Oh, that's amazing. We have the 6 of Wands, forgive, but the light. That's horrible. These clouds keep coming back and forth. You can imagine what country is doing that. I'm not going to tell you though. 6 of Wands, the Hermit, and the Sun. This is pretty cool. So definitely this person, I feel that once you do make a move, once you do step up and talk with this person and share your own thoughts and make them set things right, and this person will feel so excited and so much more confident and proud and willing to actually take action as well and take charge of the situation and blossom into their best version of themselves and spread so much more positivity into this situation. So I feel that it's enough, a tiny little gesture from you for this person to feel a lot more positive, a lot more optimistic and coming out of their shell and feeling, you know, there's a huge difference between this 9 of Wands, like feeling, should I do something or not? Or if I'm going out there, I need to have all the defenses next to me, all the armor near me. To these 6 of Wands where they're completely confident with themselves, ready to go on this journey, and they don't fear judgment here at all with the 6 of Wands, because in the original tarot we have also some people looking at this parade. So this really talk about feeling okay, not fearing other people's judgment and actually feeling their support as well. It's also nice that this person balance out this coming out energy, like feeling being out there and showing off in a way, and being very confident, and at the same time with the Hermit is like going inward. So this is a very healthy balance. So definitely this person will still need time to meditate, but this is more to find the light within themselves, to actually discover the part of themselves that he or she needs to be proud of, that can finally share into connection or relationship. So I feel that this person is really looking, searching for the light, to feel better about themselves. Okay, so I'm just thinking if you might need any other cards for this reading. You can see what type of outcome you can guys have in the near future. What's the potential of this connection? To just see what you might have to face. Oh, sorry again. Let's have a look. We have Five of Cups, Page of Swords, King of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles. So yes, not everything is as smooth as the oil. So as I said in one of the previous reading, when people decide to get into a relationship, it's not just a decision that they did immediately, it's a decision that they made as souls before they decided to come into the earth, living a physical life. So you basically sign a contract to get together and grow together, mirroring each other, and going through main big lessons that you can teach to each other just by having this relationship. So of course everything is always very there's always ups and downs, there's this obstacles to get over. So what you might see in this connection is that one of you might actually have the tendency to look so much in the past, focus so much on the things that you guys have lost or that didn't work in the past. So focusing so much more into the wine that has spelled that is impossible to get back into the cup, than looking at the cup that is still full with wine over there. So this could be a tendency of some of you. And also difficulty to communicate those feelings, so bottling them up and having a hard time expressing each other. But then I see that the other one of you instead is very good at balancing all this out, because with the Queen of Wands there's a lot more energy of taking charge of the situation, making good plans for the future, feeling quite confident that the relationship is still worthy fighting for. There's, you know, like making plans for this relationship to keep growing. There's a lot more ability to communicate in this King of Wands as well. There's a lot more positivity. So I feel that the King of Wands definitely look more into the future and is a lot more optimistic rather than the Five of Cups. So definitely you guys are gonna be able to balance this out as well. And then yes, there is the Eight of Pentacles. So there could be like struggle to actually accept routine life. So it could be that you guys will actually need to make new plans all the time to kind of create a new spark, because it could be that none of you actually like things to be always the same. You don't want every day to look the same as the other. So it could be that it's quite interesting, this desire of just make a little change here and there. But at the same time, if this is not balanced energy, it could get into feeling quite frustrated and not being able to commit, right? So this need to be keep at at ease, this type of energy. So it is okay to satisfy this need by doing lots of different adventures in the weekend, and even moving countries if you want, or like preparing something different for every week. But at the same time, it is important to create some sort of stability. So always look at the present and not just the future. So I feel that these are certain things that you guys will have to face if you are gonna get together, or even if you're not. Like, these are situations that you guys will mirror to each other anyway, I feel. But overall, especially with these 3 cards for the next move, I feel that everything is gonna be absolutely fine, guys. They are coming forward as long as you do give them a tiny little gesture. So that's what I've been seeing in this reading. Let me know if it has resonated with you. I would absolutely love to hear from you. So let me know if this was actually describing your situation or not. And if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. For the rest, guys, I really want to thank you all so much for watching and being loyal to the channel. So I feel so lucky to have you. So I'm gonna send you huge hugs, and I wish you all the best. See you very soon. Bye bye now. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 4 with the Malachite, this is the reading for you. I'm sorry if you're already seeing the few of the cards already spread out into the table. It's because I already recorded the beginning of your reading, and that for some reason there has been an error in my camera, so it wasn't properly recorded. But I feel that these cards that came out were so appropriate for the meanings that it came out from the oracle cards as well, so I just decided to leave it as it is instead of starting a new one. So I'm gonna help you to go through it again. Basically, first of all, what I did, it was to show you the 4 cards that you had in your pile whenever you made your choice, and it represented each of them. This was your person thoughts, your person's feelings, your person obstacles, and your person intention about you too. In their thoughts, we saw that this person, I'm actually gonna read it to you again. It said, when I'm together with you, I feel like I'm about to enter into an enchanted forest, a burst of excitement, thinking about all the discoveries that we're yet to face, about each other and our surroundings world too. With you, I feel so alive. So also, I associated this with your feelings, children, because this is saying your love is being affected by children, but I actually feel that this card is more about you allowing this person to actually get in touch with their inner child and be more playful, be more naive in a way, or allowing themselves to show off a little bit needy, or like playing a lot more. And even this fact of that he or she mentioned the enchanted forest, so there is a lot of dreaminess into this connection, and this person really loved the fact that you can talk as if you were inside a fairy tale as well. And talking about fairy tale, then we have the star as their obstacles, which actually make me feel that this person might have some hard time transforming their dreams into reality, or this person might actually be too much hanging on the clouds rather than dealing with real life, with the practical life. So it could be that this person might have a lot of dreams, might say a lot of things, but enjoy the magic of this connection, but in the end this person might not be actually ready to transform it into something concrete and tangible. Although we have with the intention, the energy is gaining momentum, and the waxing moon is the moon between the new moon and the full moon, so is the phase where everything can happen again, where people set new intentions and where they have the energy to actually embark on to a new project. So this is still promising for sure. So I see that in their attention there is there is the intention to actually do something about this, to put more effort basically. But yes, the reason why this person is not talking to you right now is because they really don't know how to, could be that they don't know how to distinguish between dreams and reality. Could be that they're so out there that they are actually not even realizing that there is need to actually make a practical move. It could be that maybe this person feels that there's so much telepathy between you two and so much lovely dreamy connection that they can't imagine that you actually need another confirm, another proof. So it could also be that they just spend days in their own world and they forget to come back into reality, or it could simply be that they are blocked regarding transforming all of this magic connection between you two into something serious. All right, so then I decided to draw. I did it on camera, but of course it hasn't been recorded properly, to draw some cards from the tarot deck to understand what are their deep feelings. And we found out that there is a bit of emotional blockages because their King of Cups is in reverse. I'm really sorry about the light keeps changing today. The sky is very unpredictable today. Anyway, this King of Cups might represent a few different things. One, it could be that this person might actually not fully feeling ready to take responsibility of someone else's feelings, to hold your heart, to be there as a supportive partner, to help you in the hard times as well. It could be that for this person it's a little hard to take care of somebody else, or it could be simply emotionally unavailable, or it could be a bit the opposite, like being overly needy. Okay, but with this moon, I feel that this person is starting to slowly get in touch with their own subconscious. It's full moon time for them, which means that the full moon has been spreading light over topics, over matters that has been hidden for a long time. So they are starting to understand what blockages are they, why are they there for. It could be that they are starting to uncover layer after layer, to discover blockages that started during their childhood. So I feel that they are starting to dig deeper to understand the origin, the source of this indecision with these Two of Swords, to understand why are they feeling so blocked and why are they feeling the tendency, the instinct of running away when things are starting to be so beautiful. It's like, it could also be because some people actually can't believe that they are actually. So I have the feeling that this person might think this is too beautiful to be true. This is like a dream. Is it really happening to me? So this could be the reason why sometimes people run away, because they feel like, oh, I'm actually not emotionally ready. I'm not emotionally mature. I've never had a serious relationship, and I'm really scared to ruin this, scared to hurt the other person, and just starting to learn about myself right now, and I'm not sure. There is indecision here. So let's have a look now at your person blockages to get in there a bit more. So why is this person not talking to you? What is blocking this person from coming forward? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups, which is actually coming so many times today, the Seven of Pentacles upright, and the Strength in reverse. So this person is actually lacking courage to come forward, lacking courage to make action, to take charge, and there is a lot of confusion here with the Seven of Cups. So it could be that this person is actually seeing lots of different scenarios. I'm actually going to take this away so we have more space. Seeing lots of different scenarios of possibilities between you two, and then really not knowing which one to choose. And they're waiting, and also a little bit impatiently wondering, where am I gonna be ready? Okay, where am I gonna be ripe enough to create something solid, to commit to somebody? I feel that this is their block right now. They feel unable to come with a love gesture, come with a love offer, with something that is actually long-term, long-lasting and stable. It could also be that they live so much in their dreamy world that they actually, yes, they do enjoy the company of people that make them feel like they're a kid again, but they don't take responsibility of it. So it could be that they were actually not even thinking so much about the effect that they are having on the other person. It could also be that I feel that they could also be a little bit selfish, like be flaky, or like having lots of connection with different people, because the Seven of Cups kind of give me that feeling as well. It doesn't have to be, but if it resonates with you, if you already had that impression that it might be, so that they could be a free spirit, and they love having lots of connection with lots of different people, but at the same time they do not feel ready to settle down, to make that solid romantic offer. So that's why, yes, they do enjoy your presence, but then it comes a moment where they feel like, oh, maybe I should actually get out of here. Which I know that is quite upsetting, but we can get deeper into that in a minute. So let's have a look at what is it that you could do to melt these blockages away. Maybe there is something that it is in your power, even just on an energetic level, because sometimes even just having a different attitude, different thoughts, and sending nice vibe might send that different energy field where all different sort of things can happen. So allowing new events to unfold. Ooh, knew what's gonna happen. All the cards in the floor. I'm not gonna get them though because there are too many. Thank you for being patient. This reading today has been quite unpredictable with all these different lights as well. But thank you for being patient. So what is it that you could do to melt these blockages away? There's a card showing there. The Death card, transformation, 10 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. So, okay, I feel that there is something useful you could do. There is a transformation that it can happen, especially if you decide to let go a little bit of this incredible high expectation that you might have, or this huge dream that you have to have a happy end with this person and create a family and settle down. So if you might be slightly patient to just let that go for now, and I know that you are pretty fiery about it, I know that you're really determined to get to that stage, I know that is really important for you, but if you could put on aside your sorrow, your negative feelings regarding the fact that these 10 of Cups appear so far away. So sorry, I really need to put the curtains down because the light is just driving me mad. Okay, I'm back. I should have done that ages ago. Sorry about that. Anyway, hopefully we'll be done a little bit better. Maybe not. Anyway, I was saying that if you could just let go of the expectation, and if you could not show to this person how sad are you if they are not settling down just yet. If you take that pressure away, that might actually steer things up a little bit, because if it is a free spirit that we are talking about, then they need a little bit of time before adjusting to the idea of being with somebody for their whole life. It doesn't mean that it's never gonna happen. It just means that it won't happen if it is under pressure. Okay, so this is something you could do. Now let's have a look at what is gonna be their next move. So many cards upside down there. So let's have a look at what is gonna be their next move. Wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so things might actually change for the better. Four of Cups, this is also really good. Two of Cups is amazing. And the Fool. So definitely, yeah, definitely the curtain hasn't helped at all. Sorry about that. Just stick out, how do you say, stick out for me. Or with me. Whatever. Anyway, whatever I'm seeing here is that this person is actually coming out of the energy of feeling that they're not enough, that they can't provide. So that is what was the King of Cups about. They were thinking, I don't have enough to provide, I'm not good enough to be a solid partner, I'm not ready. So they are coming out of that energy. They're not thinking about that anymore. They're actually having a lot of more respect for themselves and feeling a bit more confident. And if they were in that state of just dreaming and not acting about their dreams, is because they were feeling like, I'm not enough, that is actually too beautiful to be true, I don't deserve it. That was a blockage. So now with these Four Cups in reverse, things are actually changing, and the Wheel of Fortune confirmed that as well. And there is openness here for a beautiful love exchange with these Two of Cups. So there is a possibility of a beautiful, harmonious and balanced and happy union, and the possibility of a new beginning as well. With the Fool, they are deciding, look, I don't care if I'm not 100% ready, I just need to have a leap of faith and try this out, and I will grow on the way. I will grow during the journey itself. So I don't need to feel like I have everything sorted just yet. So they are definitely risking here, and there's a lot of happy energy about risking. There's a lot of excitement about starting this new journey. So definitely there is a huge change here, guys. I see that there is potential. There is a little bit of obstacles there at the beginning, as we saw, but there is a possibility that things are actually going to change. So let me know, guys, if the reading has been helpful. Sorry about the annoyance of the light keeps changing. I hope you've been able to bear with me. Let me know in the comments below if this reading has been resonating with you, if it was actually talking about your situation. I would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, guys, I really want to thank you for watching, for being loyal to the channel. I feel so lucky to have you. So I really hope to see you really soon in the next video, and meantime I'm gonna send you a big hug and wish you all the best. Mwah. See you soon.